Hello and welcome to Patrick's Models and Transport. So here we are, we're continuing the final jobs on the Piko BR64 locomotive. So we're going to have a look at clean these wheels, they've got some dirt. This is a front truck, got some dirt that doesn't want to come off, and so I'm going to use a fiberglass pencil to do this job. Okay, I'm trying to speak up because the other night, when I did the video the other evening, I was speaking very quietly. Okay, very well. Blow my nose, let's get going. So we're going to use a fiberglass pencil. When I use a fiberglass pencil, I always use rubber gloves because you can easily get a little strand of fiberglass stuck in your fingers. So let's put the latex gloves on and get going. I don't really like wearing these things, but when using fiberglass pencils, better wear them. Right, let's add the enlarging glasses. Let's get the magnifying glass here handy so that we see what we're doing. I'm working on a bit of scrap paper because then at the end I'll just roll this up and throw it in the bin. And I don't want to have fiberglass around the mat. I'm also going to get my watchmaker's eyepiece as well, which is very useful in these kind of jobs, very small jobs. You won't. Okay, so let's see what's what. Here, there's some dirt, and I don't know what you can see. You can see maybe here, let me see, right there, hold on, I'm trying to show you, trying to get this thing to focus. Yes, you can see there's some dirt. Trying to get this here in focus, there you go. Some dirt that doesn't want to come off with lighter fluid, so I'm going to get rid of that with the fiberglass pencil. So back to the board. I'll try and show you what I'm doing. Of course I can't really make a macro zoom, or maybe I could try and zoom. Oh, let's see, I've got these gloves on now, so I'll just come close to the camera. Okay, righto. Fiberglass pencils, very good. Bought this on Amazon, very cheap. It's Faber-Castell. I can't remember, I think I paid it €12. It comes with 4 replacement fiberglass leads. What do we call these? Fiberglass leads, pencil leads, fiberglass tips, or fiberglass nibs, whatever we call them. Reloads, let's say. And it's very good for cleaning contacts and dirt that does not want to collaborate. I think I'll just add, maybe for the purposes of extra light, there, I'm adding this light here. Maybe we have a brighter light now. Okay, perfect. I think that's good. Trying to see if I can improve the light, but I don't really want to. Okay, very well. Right, let's begin. We just rub this off with the fiberglass pencil. This dirt gunk is coming off very easily. It'll come nice and shiny. This is the tip of the fiberglass pencil tends to wear down very fast when you're using it. Of course, you're not going to be using it for long periods. You're not going to be, sanding down a whole bar of metal. But these little strands that come off are nasty because you can easily get them in your fingers. It took me over a month using a special ointment that smells of tar to convince one to gradually come to the surface and then take it out with a pair of tweezers. So it's the last thing I want to do is get another fiberglass strand stuck in my finger. I think that's coming quite nicely. I'm trying to see what you see, so put my mirror around the back of there. You can see that they're nice. I've got rid of the black stuff, it's coming clean. Okay. Better keep this short because I haven't thrown away emptied the camera. I don't want to be, sometimes if I don't erase things from the mobile, I end up talking, meaning the video freezes and then it's just my voice. And I'm not making a video, I'm making a podcast. I'm not doing podcasts, I'm doing videos for the moment. Okay, so that's come nice and clean by the look of it. Clean here. Having a quick look with magnifying glass. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Yeah, when you're rubbing away like this, you have to turn the point up quite frequently. Okay, right, let's have a look at the other one. I did test this off video beforehand, so I had a wee go at it just to see how it was going to come, if it was really dirt or if it was just oxidized, but it was dirt. So I was able to, that's just very, very old rail gunk picked up from the rails. In the meantime, I've been looking at the box of this locomotive, and we'll actually look at the box at the end of the servicing, and this way, by looking at the box, I've managed to retrace some of the history of this model. Okay, very well. Right, that's good. Very well. Right, oh, let's shake any remainder strands off there, and I might use I'll just use my fingers to get rid of them. Let's see, I've got the gloves on. Right, that's ready, nice and clean. And this here fits at the front, like that. There we go. This is the front truck, and that goes on like that. So that's ready to be refitted to the locomotive. Okay, let's do this back one. Let's see if there's any dirt in these back wheels. There's also some dirt here. This is the one that we have to fix. And I think I might even have a go at it this evening with the pliers. Let's clean the wheels first. Let's check that this thing's working. And we don't want surprises of things conking out, so we don't need that. Righto. It's not pleasant with these gloves on because you start getting warm hands. Ugh. Sensation of the powder, talcum powder that they're covered in inside is not very nice. So this has to be repaired. We'll do that with it dismantled. So let's have a quick look here. Let's see how much dirt there is on this. Seems to be a wee bit oxidized, bit of oxidation also on the. Let's see if you can see. There's no gunk by the look of it. Turn the wheels around a bit. No, but we'll give them a once over just for the sake of doing it. Seeing we've got the fiberglass pencil out, I'm having a wee look with a magnifying glass. It's okay. The tires of these wheels are looking a bit, there's some dings in them, as if this locomotive worked a lot. I'll just give that a quick clean. Then I'll also always lubricate the axles of I put a spot of the mix of oil and technical petroleum jelly. You can even just put sewing machine oil on here, but oil and technical petroleum jelly is more durable. It lasts longer, it stays there, and it's very, very smooth. See if we get that. There's some dirt here. Yes, there is some. This is a trailing truck. to see if that's dirt or just worn chrome plating. Let's go another wee bit here. There's some dirt there. Okay, that's come nice and shiny. Let's go here as well. We have to turn this up. Oh, I think we're not. Well, there's still plenty. There's still plenty of tip here. You can see all this dirt, all these strands that gather. That's all stuff that can easily end up in your fingers. And it's better not to have it blowing around the room, or breathing it and things like that, or if you have pets, for example. We used to have a cat, but sadly he's no longer with us, and my wife said that he was the cat, so we didn't get another cat afterwards. In a way, we could say he's still with us, but it's a big problem, when a pet dies. He was an old cat. We adopted him old, and he had a good life. We took care of him. Some problems. Right, I'm giving this a dite as well. Get rid of any corrosion that's on here, make things run smoothly. The fiberglass pencil is a very good tool. Very good for cleaning electrical contacts and things that are very dirty and oxidized, and there we are. So I was saying, if you have small children, or if you have small animals, pets, etc., it's better to get rid of this stuff. Throw it in the bin as quick as possible, because it's not exactly the best thing to inhale or swallow. There we are, that's nice and shiny. I'm trying to see if it's going to come in focus. That's nice. Oh, that's factory finish nearly. Okay. Mentioning factory finish, you can see the customized painted wheels, tires included. Trying to get this in focus. It's not wanting to focus. It was focusing a minute ago. And compared to the plastic, the red plastic at the back. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Okay, it's that's ready. Right, now we'll put this fiberglass pencil. Ooh, I put it right down in. I dumped it right down in the. There, look, that's what a mess. I just dropped it there, right in the dirt, and these strands have gone all over the pencil. So now I'm going to have to gingerly get if we can sort of I'm gonna have to take this off and use a tissue and keep my fingers off this stuff. There. It's really it sticks on with static electricity. That's the problem. It goes everywhere. You want to keep the pencil clean so that when you do handle the thing, just to take it out of the packet, you're not going to get a wee souvenir. Strand of fiber. Let's put the fiberglass tip away. Out the road. There we go. That's clean. Right. Right, that's that way. That can go in the paper bin. This, we can shift it. This is the fiberglass pencil, and we're just going to take this here and roll it up nicely and stick that in the bin as well. There. That's that out of the road. Let's take these gloves off because I can't stand them anymore. Well, I'll keep them here inside out. They're useful for future uses of the fiberglass pencil. And then when I'm going to dump these, I just dump them here. Okay, perfect. Right, that's that done. Let's see how many minutes we're at. 15. Okay, very well. Right, let's put the fiberglass pencil away out of the road. We don't need it anymore. No. Oh, maybe we do need it. I was going to have a look at this to see if there's any, if we need to use a fiberglass pencil on here. Let's get the cradle. We'll just put it upside down like that. That way it's closer. More likely, let's see if you can see what I'm doing if I'm up here. No, you can't see anything. Okay, maybe if I put myself here. Right, okay. Righto. So I was planning to have a look at the fiberglass pencil to see if there was anything that has to be cleaned here. And there is some real dirt in the air that is right there where the valve gear slides. With more than fiberglass pencil, I might go for lighter fluid in this case. So we'll get that, a spot of lighter fluid and a cotton bud. Oh, my back. I've got a very stiff back today. It's weather changed. The weather here changed from wet and damp and foggy to dry and cold all of a sudden, and my back does not like these sudden changes. It's very annoyed. Shattica is annoying me. Let's see if we can get a bit of scrap paper here to do the job. Should have a piece of scrap paper. There we go. There's a piece of scrap paper. Perfect. Okay. Right. I can do that and have a look at that to see if it's... we've got one cotton bud here, which will do very well. A spot of this is nearly finished. And where's my... clay modeling tool I used to open this? Okay. Right, we'll just give these a quick clean, see if it's dirt that comes off. I don't really fancy using fiberglass pencil on here and getting strands all over the locomotive. Right. Let's have a quick look there. Any dirt coming off there? More than dirt, it's part of the weather. Yeah, there's a wee bit of rust. There's a wee bit of rust, yes. We should use the fiberglass pencil. What fun. And get the battery to move the move the wheels. Ah yes, it's dirt and rust, but it's also been painted. There's also paint on there, and more than paint, it's just rust. Let's move that. We'll also use a toothpick to see what's going on. As this is a part where there's metal sliding up and down on it. Let's have a look at the other side and see what's happening over here. And I don't want it spotless because this kind of dirt is good because it's part of the grime effect on this locomotive, which is in a working condition. Okay, put a spot of that on there. But I don't want to have any rust, you see. So that's one of the reasons I'm cleaning, trying to see if there's rust, because this locomotive here spent a long time in a damp cellar. There was plenty of surface rust. But being a good quality locomotive, Piko, it wasn't really that rusty and that bad. So we're okay. There's a spot there of corrosion, but I don't think I need to get the fiberglass pencil onto that. Or we could. We could just give it a clean. Okay, let's get the boy. I'm not putting the gloves back on now. I'll just be careful. Famous last words. I'll just be careful. Okay. Right. Let's get the thing out. Careful. Better careful. Better safe than sorry. Let's put the gloves back on. Better safe than sorry. Now, last thing I want to have is a scalp in my fingers. Okay, there you go. That's the gloves back on. Let's have a quick look at this part here if it's needing any attention. Because we want the linkage in the valve gear to run smoothly, not sort of get stuck on. I'll just blow that. Okay. Yeah, I got a bit of the rust off that. There was a spot of rust there. And there doesn't seem to be traces of, yes. There is some. Let's just use a paintbrush to go in there and get rid of any strands of stuff that I've got in there. Okay, in fact I've gathered on the paper. Let's do the other side. Same story. Oh, perfect, the valve gear has gone back. Let's just do this. Let's turn the tip a wee bit more, tip out. Screw a spot out. Let's give this a clean. Some rust there, some surface rust. You want to get rid of that, because then we're going to be lubricating this, all this linkage, everything with normal sewing machine oil. In this case we put sewing machine oil here. There, that'll do. We don't need to be too fussy. And wait, give it a blow, brush it off with a brush, an old scabby paintbrush, and that's us. Very well, perfect. Okay, I've got, see, strands of fiberglass are there. Right, that's the locomotive nice and clean. Let's just knock any other strands off by doing that. Okay, perfect. We can just drop that there. We'll throw this bit of paper in the bin. That's how I get rid of the scrap paper off my table. Clean things with a fiberglass pencil. There's some measurements here I've been writing down. Okay. Things I bought on eBay. Spare parts for locomotives. With just notes. Nothing special. Okay. Right. Gloves off again. And I think we can now wrap up this video, because I'm going to make a second video regarding the repairs there. Okay, very well. So we've got the fiberglass. Now I've got powder all over my hands. Ugh, I hate these rubber gloves, these latex gloves. They're something so annoying. Yuck. Horrible. Right, let's put this away before it disappears. Okay, so that's us. Fiberglass pencil has been used. Now I'm going to have a wee look off camera to see how to fix this, and I'll actually film the next video right now. That way we get a couple of videos done. I'll film this as well, and the next step will be reassembling all the, once I fix that, once I fix this, I'm going to fit the trucks back onto the locomotive and then do the final oiling of the front and rear trucks on the articulation, gear linkage and the axles, and that way we have everything nice and ready for going back online, back on the line. We'll have to take the board out and do a test run of this locomotive. Okay, very well. That was a little technical video for you, a 25-minute technical video for you, and anyway, mainly the uses of the fiberglass pencil. Very useful tool. I learnt about it thanks to YouTube, to other modelers and other railway modelers who were using it. So a very, very useful tool that I discovered thanks to videos. And anyway, that's all for the moment. If you liked the video and the content of the channel, you can give us a like, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. And it's cheerio and see you next time. Ciao, ciao.